Greetings, dear viewers. Welcome back to another trip filled with humor and heartfelt feelings. We are the YouTube channel Impress TV 24, and we would like to start by extending a heartfelt welcome to all of our incredible fans. We are genuinely inspired to delve deeper into these charming secrets by your affection, so please keep supporting our YouTube channel. Let's now explore today's mouth-watering subject, Jung So-min's perplexed finger with Jung Hae-in and the most recent evidence of their love. A recent video clip that has fueled the endless relationship speculations between Jung Hae-in and Jung So-min has the internet in a frenzy. But why, you ask? Well, sharp-eyed fans, with magnifying glasses in hand, we imagine, have caught incredibly sweet and a little bit suspicious. In one part of the video, we see So-min's hand gently, almost shyly, reaching for Hae-in's thumb. But this isn't just any casual touch between colleagues. No. This was a touch filled with hesitation, tenderness, and just a sprinkle of romantic confusion. It felt like someone being near their crush. For the first time, wanting to hold their hand but not quite sure how to do it without giving the whole world a heart attack. Even more adorably, Hae-in didn't seem fazed at all. In fact, the way he leaned closer, almost as if he was about to kiss her hand, screamed boyfriend behavior so loudly that we had to lower the volume on our excitement. If you watch the video carefully, and we highly recommend you do, you'll notice these hidden gems tucked away in what seems like a regular photo shoot. Of course, that's not the only scene raising eyebrows and blood pressure. Throughout the clip, there are multiple moments where the energy between So-min and Hae-in feels just a little too perfect for it to be purely professional. Whether it's the way they stand, how their bodies naturally lean toward each other, or the micro-expressions only captured in split seconds, fans can feel that undeniable chemistry that goes way beyond just acting. However, a small reminder. Some of these details might just be our hearts running wild. Not everything we see can be confirmed as reality. A little bit of it is speculation. A little bit is wishful thinking. But 100% of it is absolutely adorable. For those who only glance at the surface, it might seem like nothing much is happening. Just a hand slightly tucked into a coat pocket during a shoot. But for those with the eyes of a true romantic detective, it's clear that Jung So-min's hand movements reveal her genuine affection, slight nervousness, and perhaps the early stages of true love blooming right in front of our eyes. If you haven't already, we highly recommend watching the full video. Hidden within the casual poses and fleeting glances are clues that make the case for something more between these two shining stars. You might even catch a few secret smiles and subtle touches that are easy to miss if you blink. In conclusion, the confused finger of Jung So-min may be small, but the emotions behind it are huge. Whether it's a shy expression of affection or a subtle confirmation of a deeper bond, one thing is for sure. Jung Hae-in and Jung So-min continue to make fans' hearts race with every tiny interaction. And speaking of hidden emotions and unforgettable moments, let's take a little trip down memory lane. Back to one of Jung So-min's most touching experiences on screen. If you have been a long-time admirer of her work, and we know many of you are, you surely remember Because This Is My First Life, one of So-min's most beloved dramas. Recently, Jung So-min revealed which particular scene from that series moved her to tears in a way that was deeply personal and enduring. And believe us, after learning about it, you may find yourself grabbing for the tissues as well. With her trademark sweet grin, Jung So-min admitted, "I think I have a very big soft spot when it comes to mother-daughter relationships." She revealed that a deep emotional moment occurred for her character Ji-ho during the wedding scene when she finds her mother's album and handwritten message. "I thought I was getting a genuine letter from my own mother," she said, her voice trembling just slightly even. Recalling the moment. Originally, So-min had been a little worried about how to manage her emotions during such an important scene. After all, balancing raw emotion with the technical demands of filming can be incredibly challenging, even for seasoned actors. But from the instant her eyes landed on the letter, all the preparation and acting techniques flew out the window. The tears flowed freely, not just during the takes but long after the director called cut. Even when the cameras stopped rolling, So-min simply could not stop crying. The director and crew, initially concerned about whether the emotions might be too overwhelming, eventually realized they were witnessing something rare and beautiful. A moment where reality and fiction blurred into one. It felt like I wasn't acting anymore. So-min explained. It felt like I had received a letter from my real mother at my real wedding. Isn't that just the most heartbreaking and heartwarming thing you've ever heard? So-min's deep emotional honesty is a big part of why fans feel so connected to her. Whether she's standing shyly beside Jung Hae-in during a photo shoot, fingers trembling slightly with affection, or losing herself in a role so completely that she forgets the difference between real life and fiction, So-min gives everything she has, heart, soul and all. And if you haven't yet watched Because This Is My First Life, what are you waiting for? It's available now on Netflix. And it's a beautiful exploration of love, marriage, dreams and yes, the powerful bonds between parents and children. You'll laugh, you'll cry. And if you're anything like us, you'll find yourself wishing you could give So-min a giant hug by the time the credits roll. In a way, the deep emotional resonance So-min showed during that wedding scene mirrors the delicate tenderness we now see in her real-life interactions with Jung Hae-in. There's a kind of gentle sincerity in everything she does, an honesty that makes even the smallest gestures, like a confused little touch on Hae-in's thumb, feel like monumental declarations of love. So, dear viewers, as we continue to observe, speculate, and cheer from the sidelines, one thing remains beautifully clear. In every tiny glance, every trembling hand, and every heartfelt tear, Jung So-min and Jung Hae-in remind us all that love, whether on screen or off, is made up of a million small, precious moments. As we continue to witness the beautiful connection between Jung So-min and Jung Hae-in, we sincerely wish them endless success, happiness, and inspiration in every project they take on. Whether standing side by side in a touching drama, or simply sharing small moments that make fans' hearts race, they have already created memories that many of us will cherish for a long time. Their talent, sincerity, and quiet warmth shine through in everything they do, and it is clear that their journeys, both individually and together, are only just beginning. Let us all continue to stand behind them, offering our unwavering love, support, and excitement for everything they achieve. And who knows? If we're lucky enough, perhaps the stars will align, and we will soon see Jung So-min and Jung Hae-in reunited in a brand new project that will once again steal the spotlight and our hearts. Let's continue enthusiastically and publicly applauding them at every turn until that day arrives. And with a heart full of optimism, a little innocent detective work, and a lot of humor, we at Impress TV 24 will be here to bring you all of them. Because often the most significant hints are concealed in the smallest details. Pay close attention, stay in love, and most importantly, keep watching to the very end.